The Knights of Pythias built this castle as a home to its widows and sick, as well as a place to house local orphans. There are records of 105 deaths.
You think you have to go to Europe to find a haunted castle? Think again.
REM pod's already going off.
You know, they've seen like a lady in white, little kids, military folks, they hear voices.
That was footsteps?
Yeah, it was in like the corner or something.
Like something moved.
Disembodied voices of kids playing and adults talking have been heard in the castle.
Are you one of the prisoners of war?
That's crazy. Pythian. It says it right at the end. It goes Pythian. I keep thinking I see something out there.
It almost something that says don't go downstairs.
It wasn't a shadow, it was like light. It was like white.
The Pythian Castle in Springfield, Missouri was constructed in 1913 by the Knights of Pythias. The Knights of Pythias are a fraternal organization and secret society founded in 1864. To join the Knights of Pythias, you need to be male, above the age of 18, and believe in a supreme being. The castle was constructed to house retired members and the widows and orphans of former members.
The main level consisted of a grand foyer, a meeting hall, a dining room, a ballroom, and 2 sitting parlors. Upstairs, there's dormitory-style housing for the children, with each adult having their own private bedroom. Also on the second floor is the original theater, which still has the original ticket booth, stage, and projection room. The building also has an entire full basement. Now, during its 39-year history of being owned by the Knights of Pythias, there was 105 documented deaths, including that of 2 children.
The castle would serve this purpose up until 1942 when it was taken over by the US military in conjunction with the O'Reilly General Hospital just adjacent to the Pythian Castle. It was renamed the Enlisted Men's Service Club, and it was used for the rehabilitation and entertainment of US troops. Big bands would often play in the ballroom and productions were put on in the theater to entertain the troops as they healed here at the Pythian Castle.
Now, despite all the positive entertainment that was going on the upper floors of the building during this time, there was something much darker happening in the basement. Numerous German and Italian prisoners of war had been brought over and housed in cells that were constructed down in the basement of the castle. They were brought here for interrogation during the wartime. Now, it is unclear exactly how many soldiers were housed inside the castle and how many may have passed away within its walls or on the property.
The castle would remain under military ownership until 1993 when it was sold to a private owner. It saw various different private owners and many different uses throughout the years, but then it was sold in 2004 to its current owner, Tamara. She restored the building back to its former glory, and she actually lives in a section of the castle up on the second floor to this day. You can check out the Pythian Castle with either a private ghost hunt or one of the many public events they host at the castle.
Claims of paranormal activity within the castle range from that of disembodied laughter of children to shadow figures and full-bodied apparitions. There's even said to be a negative entity that haunts the building, nicknamed Boots. Guests have reported feeling grabbed, pushed, and an overall sense of uneasiness whenever Boots is around. You guys are about to see what we experienced during our night inside Missouri's most haunted castle. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are in Missouri at the Pythian Castle. This location has 110 years of history. It's been used as many different things, which we'll get into here in a minute, but we do have some special guests with us tonight on the channel. You guys have seen them before. You love them. You know them. Kalani and Sav, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Are you ready?
We're ready. I'm excited to see what we're gonna come in contact with tonight. There's rumored to be something dark in the basement.
So we'll see.
So we'll see.
We know we're gonna put Sav under for an Estes at some point.
You already know.
As always. So again, thank you guys. It's cold. Let's get in there. Let's see what we can run into and see what this castle's got.
Boom!
All right, guys, so we moved upstairs to the orphanage. So this is where the kids were actually held here at the Pythian Castle. Now, as we walked in here, it says, "I see you die."
Yeah, super nice welcoming, especially in an orphanage area for the children.
Yeah.
They have a couple toys sprinkled around here, but
kind of sets the mood, right?
Reports of disembodied voices, crying, people walking in the hallways, all kinds of weird things going up here, shadow figures. So figure this is a good spot to start, see if we can hear anything, any movement. What do you guys think about this room?
So, kind of from what I've researched about the place and even watching some of the Ghost Adventures episodes, they had a lot of auditory responses in this room. So things like steps in the hallway, even crying, for example. So I feel like maybe DR60 up here would be a good option.
Yeah, sure.
If the kids want to come through and talk, that'd be the easiest way for them to do that.
Yeah.
And then also just kind of be on high alert for any kind of noises that may happen in the space.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Got the vortex out. On the ICU die blocks.
Yeah, so I got the static dome out here. So for anyone that doesn't know, static electricity is what it's going to pick up. So any of our electronic devices will not set this off, and it also is directional. So for any of the spirits here, my name's Kalani.
I'm Savannah.
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Steve.
And we're just here to speak with you tonight. We don't want to invade your space, don't want to run you out of here. But we just want to talk to you about your time here at the orphanage and see if you have anything to say for us tonight. So we've got these little devices that you can speak into. These are just little recorders that won't hurt you. But if you can try and use your energy to speak into them, hopefully we can hear you. Do you want to ask questions first, or do you want to just...
We should start off with quiet ones.
Yeah, you want to do a quiet one first?
Okay, so open mic it. I'll set mine here.
Okay.
Just for kicks and giggles. And you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Set. Three, two, one. I thought I heard something pop right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The floor is kind of shaky, so I don't want to say that's like...
Right.
It was interesting though. Like, I panned over to you. None of us had
Nobody was
moved,
moving,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll see if we got anything. I hear something very
Yeah.
faint.
Whispering, yeah.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like it says, "Don't go downstairs."
Don't go downstairs.
Like, that was just first listened to.
Yeah.
Not really like, we don't have anything to listen for.
Right.
I kind of just said,
Right.
like, I
That's
hear
it.
it sounds like it repeats it twice, but it's like super faint.
Yeah. Don't go downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
Okay, let's see if yours
Yeah.
picks
Picked
up
up.
anything different. You can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
I'll play that again. Hold on. That's
I
very
kind of
weird.
heard "Don't go down."
Yeah,
I didn't hear
different-
stairs
yeah.
on yours, but I heard "Don't go down."
I heard don't for sure. Yeah. See what this one got. It was way different.
Yeah.
Follow me down.
So it's like two people saying,
Listen.
follow me down.
me down.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
then-
it's almost like maybe one of them's trying to warn us.
Right.
Yeah.
And one of them's trying
Bringing
to
us downstairs.
Yeah.
What if it's that malevolent spirit? Maybe it's Boots, who's up here. Is like, hey, follow me downstairs. And they're like, don't go downstairs. Like, that's,
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
It is
Well,
creepy.
the story is that Boots always comes with a prisoner too. He always has someone with him.
Right, he-
So what if it's the prisoner saying, "Don't follow him down here," and Boots is like, "No."
right.
come
You don't want to
down."
go to the basement. That's where I've been trapped for,
Don't go
80,
down.
90 years.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What a
That is
weird
really
start.
I wonder if like maybe if it is the children here and they're all knowing what goes on in this building.
Right.
If they're just telling us,
Careful.
"Don't go down."
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And then you have something saying, "Follow me."
Yeah, follow me
Yeah.
downstairs. Yeah.
Well, it's quite the dichotomy too, because this was supposed to be like a place of brotherhood and happiness
Right.
and joy, you know, benevolence. But
And then it turns into a POW camp, essentially, with interrogations and prisoners being held here for however long.
right,
Right.
quite a juxtaposition.
Just
Words there.
Okay. Well, maybe we do another session and we
Yeah.
actually ask some questions.
Yeah,
this
do some
time.
questions.
Maybe we one of us ask like, "Are you warning us not to go?" And then
Yeah.
somebody else asks, "Who's calling us?"
Yeah.
Right.
Who wants us to come downstairs, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Let's try it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Who was warning us not to go downstairs?
Who told us to follow them downstairs?
Is Boots up here? Are you trying to lure us down?
I've heard that you've scratched people here. Is that true?
How many prisoners are in the basement?
Can you say the word Pythian?
Three, two, one. Okay.
We can barely say Pythian.
Yeah, for real.
You guys normally say banana, so when I heard the P, I was like, pineapple?
Pine-
Like, mix it up.
Change it up a little bit.
All we say is banana, right?
Yeah.
Don't go down.
No, I hear I am boots. What? I do, I hear I am boots.
Wait.
Vortex.
Yeah.
You said I am boots.
And it's behind us, over here.
Boots, if that's you, can you circle that device clockwise, please?
Red
going.
light. The red light's going.
Yeah.
If that's you, keep going around that device.
You can step this way. You don't have to be afraid of us. We're not afraid of you.
Yeah, I'll step back. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Right. Oh,
Thing just
as soon as I moved away.
I'm telling you, that said I am boots.
Let me listen again. I'll have an open mind on this one. Let's see.
I can hear the boots. The boots is like, it's
quieter.
Boots.
I can hear I am boot.
Boot. Just the single boot. Just the one.
Maybe the S is just not coming through.
Says I am boots.
What was that?
That was footsteps.
What was that?
That was footsteps.
What was that?
That was footsteps.
Yeah, it was in like the corner. It
It's
sounded
like
like.
something moved.
Hello?
None of us knew.
No.
If this is one of the children, you don't have to be afraid.
That's went all the way around
This
again.
one, that's spun
It's going
all the way
nuts.
around. And then it stops. Yeah, the hallway's
Got weird
creepy.
vibes.
It really is.
It's going nuts again.
Okay, I'm wondering if it's static, maybe.
From us?
What do you think?
Let's see.
No.
No.
Maybe try you. Maybe different souls.
But I haven't been walking like that.
Try and walk up to it.
Walk like normal.
Give it a second.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of it, and then it stops.
That thing's going bonkers.
Bonkers.
It is.
Yeah, I really don't know.
I mean, the first one though, we had not had it.
We were all standing there, yeah.
Right.
And then it started going off after
Yeah.
she said I am boots.
Well, I'll just make sure to stay away from it, see what happens. All right, let's
Okay.
see what these ones got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that again. Hold
Yeah.
on.
It's like a full sentence.
I thought it's the children. Like, it's the children. It's the children?
Him?
Yeah, it was like, him.
Him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Listen, don't go down. Listen again.
I can hear it. It's like, it's 3 words.
Yeah.
Like I almost tried at the end, but I didn't
What's
quite
weird
get it.
is, so the question I asked was who was warning us?
Right.
And then it said it's the children.
Yeah.
And then the question you asked.
Who told us to go down? It says him.
Was him.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Boots.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Let's see what this one got.
How many prisoners are in the basement? Can you say the word Pythian?
Nothing too clear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, from what I've gathered, I mean, we've only been here for
A handful of minutes up here, yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've already had something really paint this picture that we
Right.
don't need to go to the basement.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is the stories, right? It's like there's the kids up here,
Right.
and then there's the darker, more malevolent things downstairs. And why wouldn't the kids be afraid of them, right?
Right.
Like, don't go down there.
Yeah. He probably like runs the show.
Yeah,
here,
100%.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be like the overlord here.
Yeah.
Or the puppeteer, whoever it is, you
Yeah.
know?
And he may be the one that attacks people.
Yeah.
and
Scratches them.
people, as we've read.
And it would make sense that he would hang out down in the basement where the more darker, negative things happened when it was in
Right.
operation.
Prisoner of war,
Right.
interrogation.
Right.
I mean, that's where the hub
Yeah.
of negativity would have
Yeah,
been here.
he's going to feed off of that.
So, you know, it may be to the point where if he even is around,
Right.
if he responded to what we thought he responded to, these kids wouldn't even be coming out.
Yeah.
Right.
The only
That's
thing they'd come
true.
out and say is,
Don't go down. Yeah.
That's what I find so interesting too, because with our whole like attachment thing, we were warned so many times,
Right.
like this thing that's following us is harming the spirits of these locations. So I find it very interesting. There's some sort of dynamic where they
Yeah.
can affect each other,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
It was almost scaring the places, like scaring the residents of the place we were going to.
Yeah.
if it's energy based,
Right.
who's to say they can't take.
Zap
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
or
Yeah, that's true. Could be.
So maybe we move to the theater now and
Yeah.
see kind of what's going on in that area.
That was a lot happier of a place. Maybe
Happier
we can-
area. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know.
I think there's probably more energy in that space.
Yeah.
The orphans would have spent a lot of time in there,
Yeah.
as well as anyone else that would come
For sure.
to the Pythian Castle. So I think we should move into the theater.
Yeah.
And then we'll end the night in the place that we've been told not to go.
The dungeon.
Yeah, let's do it.
They literally have a freaking ticket booth here.
An entire.
Like, it's a whole ass theater.
It is.
So,
It's massive. It's actually super surprising.
Yeah.
like, you think you've seen the entirety of this place,
Yeah.
and then you walk in and it just keeps going.
It just
Right.
keeps going.
doesn't
It's
stop.
hallway after hallway after hallway. It's
There's
crazy.
rooms inside rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Like,
way
it looks
bigger.
like it looks like a scary Christmas play.
Are you guys gonna put a Christmas play on for me?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what we can do.
Wait, hang
They already
on.
have some props.
Oh, REM pod's already going off.
What's already going off here?
REM pod's already going.
Hello? You have a show for us tonight? We've got about a AirPod every section.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, we're here.
That one's already going.
Are you sitting over here?
Can you step back for that for a second so it stops?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, step back. Hold on. We'll ask you some questions.
Thank you.
Do you like that we're here trying to talk to you?
Okay.
So this could be the kids still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
Or
be
someone.
the kids, or it could be somebody in the audience.
Right.
Like, what if there was a play going on as we're investigating here in a different plane? What was that?
This is still pinging too.
I thought I just heard something right over here in the corner. Wait, the other one's going off.
Oh, it is going off.
Which one?
The map.
Oh, right on the. Yeah, yeah.
Something up front's going off too.
That thing just went off in front.
What the heck?
So it's like every single thing in here is going off right now.
You want us to go up front?
They heard that you guys were Christmas play on.
Yeah.
So now you have to.
Yeah, so that rim's going on. Okay, we're up front now.
Can you follow us up here and come to this?
Oh,
Red light
now
on
that
the
red light back
stage.
there's going off again. Can you make every device in this room go off on the count of 3? Step away from that one, please.
What was that?
I don't know.
You didn't hear? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
There?
Sound like footsteps.
Yeah, it sounded like either footsteps or like a door or something.
So the back 2 REM pods are going off. Does the name Boots ring a bell for anyone here? Oh.
Yo, and now that one's going.
Right.
That's what?
I said Boots.
That's 3 out of 4?
The moment I said Boots, that device just went off.
That's 3 out of 4. 3 out of 5.
And that's like that one got closer. That one stopped. You said Boots. That one starts going off.
Should we be afraid of the basement? If you want to use this blue device here to signify yes or no, left side's yes, right side's no. Should we be cautious going to the basement here? No?
But is that him
Could it
telling
be
us
Boots?
no?
I was saying,
Right.
well, because you said Boots, and that one stopped, and the one got closer started going off,
Yeah.
and now that one says no, you shouldn't be afraid of the basement,
Trying to trick
and we already got him saying, follow me down,
Yeah.
follow me
Wonder if
down.
Boots is following us.
Right, trying to get us
That's
down
where
there.
the building.
Could be. Wants to get us on.
Boots, is this you?
I'm gonna reset this one.
Yeah.
Is it the one that you reset?
No.
Is Boots in this room right now? If Boots is in here, can you set off one of these devices to let us know? That one just went off.
One in the back again?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you gotta perform.
That's what I said. You guys gotta get up there and do something. Maybe you can perform in front of the stage.
They didn't say anything about the
There
stairs.
you go. Right there. That's beautiful. Oh yeah.
If you're enjoying this performance, can you set off one of these devices?
Everdeen, welcome to my Pythian Castle.
Did you like that?
Do you want more of that?
Do you want an encore?
Pretty great, right?
They're all quiet.
No, they're not going off at all.
Ouch.
None of them are going
Oh, that one went off.
You got a fan back there?
Yeah, one guy in the back.
Hey, the guy in the back.
Pay no mind to the guy in the back.
You say, price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. I can't sing anymore, they'll probably copyright us.
Aw, dang. The next part's the good part. Oh.
You cry.
It's still going.
Oh, hang on, pick it up though.
Hold on. They like that.
Hold on.
Just flash.
That said
The
yes.
bell's going off
That
too.
said yes.
Yeah.
That went off.
Oh, yep.
They like it.
With your teeth that you hold in the sea, when you see me go by, why so sad? Look at that. They didn't like my dancing.
No, they like the singing.
The dancing blows chunks. The singing,
They like.
they like.
Say that again.
Was
How
that
I
you?
feel.
Was that you or them
No,
saying that?
I'm saying that's what they were saying. It blows chunks. Why are you guys all lining up in front of me like that?
Say that one more time.
The dancing blows chunks. The singing, they liked.
Damn.
You or them?
Yeah, whose thought is
Is this
that?
your opinion or?
No, like that's what I gather. You know, I'm like sensing that's what they're saying.
Oh, you're.
She's sensitive now.
I'm sensing. Oh, they agree. Look, see?
You're gonna have to like scratch us because we can't hear the footsteps because this heater sounds like a
Freight train.
89
Literally,
Buick.
right when you say that, that went off.
Yeah, no, that one starts going.
Is someone gonna scratch us tonight? Yo,
This one just went off for the first time.
It's like really hard to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Okay, I heard that.
Yeah,
That's on
Something
stage.
popped over.
that was right here. Yeah.
Are you on the stage?
Yes. Yo,
Right after we heard that.
that's kind of nuts, actually.
And the REM pod had just gone off for the first time up there.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Are you performing on the stage?
Everything's just going off.
Yeah.
I don't know what to. I feel like they're here, but
Well, I find it interesting too. We're a lot more jubilant in this room, and it seems like they're responding very well to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Vocabulary's been like off the charts.
Yeah.
gonna read a couple
Off the
books.
chain.
Jubilant.
Jubilant. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Joyful.
read a
Wow.
couple books.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really throwing them in there. It's good.
He's got one of those apps that you learn a new word every day.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's like trying to mix them into
I don't.
videos now.
Oh.
No,
Okay, everything's going off, but like
that just went off again. The epic.
we can't do EVPs in here.
No, the heat's too loud.
It's been crazy.
We could.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get like a spirit box and play it out loud.
Could.
Tune.
Should be able to
be a
hear
good
that.
option.
Should be able to hear that.
Yeah.
So we got a spirit box. So we're going to do this out loud now, so we can see if we can hear any voices coming through, because we can't do EVPs because of the heat.
Okay, if there's anyone here that would like to speak with us, we have this device that you can manipulate the radio waves that are coming into it. Is Boots up here with us?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not like yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
a
I
male
thought.
voice. Boots, are you the one that attacks people? That REM pod just started going.
Yep, that one started going off.
Do you want us to follow you downstairs? What? That was a deeper male voice again.
Find us or something, I thought it said?
Are there still prisoners of war that are trapped down there? Did any of you die here?
A whole bunch?
It was like a higher pitched voice. Yeah. Are we safe to go down to the basement?
What is that noise?
That millimeter's going again.
Yeah.
Is that what you heard?
Maybe.
Hello? I don't know.
No.
There's like some weird light play out there too.
Light play?
Yeah.
Shadow.
I don't know what it is, but
Shadow.
I keep thinking I see something out there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's a what?
Okay, that's not great.
Did we set the
Burning
building on
smell?
fire?
Burning, and I didn't notice the power.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not. We're not like on
You trying to draw us out here?
I mean, I'm
I'm not on fire personally.
Yeah.
Lonnie is. Yes.
Always.
What's down here?
But
It's getting stronger.
more orphanage rooms, I think.
It disappears right here. It stops.
So I did see online a story that one of the tour guides here, they used to stay in this part of the building. She was sleeping in here one night and she had a really, really negative premonition about her brother. He ended up taking his life very short time after that. Whoa. Within like a very, very short amount of time.
Oh my gosh. That's deep. That's crazy.
Well, that's what she said. She was like drawn here at first to stay here and like work here. And then she had this premonition and he ends up taking his own life. And she believes he still comes back here to kind of protect her from the malevolent spirits that are here.
Interesting.
This is just really weird how there was like coming up to this doorway, it smelled like there was something on fire.
Yeah, and you get in here,
and it's
nothing.
gone.
And it's not the heat, because the heat's
No.
been on.
Right. Since we got here.
And that's just like an electric.
Yeah.
It's like infrared.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, that's weird.
Really quick guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you drop down below and give us a like, because if we get 3,000 likes on this video, we're gonna head to Beardsley Castle in New York. So guys, drop a like. Let's get back into the video.
All right, so we're gonna put this out here.
Yeah, we got Spirit Talker running here. It says you remind me of someone.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, think about that.
I'm in the military.
You're in the military.
Yeah. You know?
You're in the military.
Yeah.
And you come in the interrogation room and I said, you remind me of someone.
That doesn't feel like it's a good thing.
Doesn't bode well for you.
No. Okay. Can you set off that music box, that device Steve just set out? If I remind you of someone in the military? Someone who interrogated you here? Or held you in the jail cells here?
All you have to do is walk in front of it or wave your hand or your foot in front of it. Just lights up and makes some noise.
Or if it's easier, you can talk to us through this device right here. Should be able to speak through it.
If you can make a noise where you are, we can come ask you some questions.
We don't mean you any harm. We're not trying to disrespect you. We just want to learn more about the castle and its history. We understand you may have been mistreated down here. We're sorry you went through that. But we want to try to tell your story. Try to understand what you went through.
We also have these other tools that should be able to record your voice when we ask you some questions. Okay, so we're gonna ask you a few, and then you can speak into these and answer them. We should be able to hear you. Ready?
Yep.
Let's get into a couple questions.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna count to 3 and then come up and speak into these as loudly and as clearly as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Were you interrogated in this room?
Many other souls.
How many people are here with you?
How long were you housed down here in the jail?
Betsy.
Were you treated well down here?
How many people do you see down here besides us?
Do you like when people come to talk to you?
One, two, three. Let's see.
Yeah.
The many other souls was interesting.
Yeah.
Nothing's super clear. There's a couple little things in there, but nothing we can make out.
Yeah.
Can make that out.
Yeah, what is that? Say no?
Yeah.
It was right at the end. Cut off.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So scream.
I find it interesting that I got the scream too.
Military.
Yeah.
But there probably would have been a lot of screams in here.
Right.
A lot of torment, a lot of torture, a lot of bad things probably went on in here. Over. Let's just say we should go over there.
Yeah, we can try
I
it.
was gonna say we should, but we're gonna step out here for a second, okay?
Take this along with us.
Do some questions out here. In this area.
That just scared me.
All right, so we're gonna ask you a few more questions out here now, okay? All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Did you have friends down here?
If you were a POW down here, which country were you from?
Can you say Missouri?
Vigets.
Can you tell me what he just said?
Chairs.
Wie geht es dir, meine Kameraden?
One, two, three.
So I did one informal and one more formal. It's basically just asking, how are you?
Probably not well.
Probably not well, yeah.
Probably not well. It said chairs. It was on a chair there before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I did not say chairs though.
Did you have friends down here? You were a POW down here. Which country were you from? Can you say Missouri? Can you tell me what he just said?
Nothing.
Nothing
Not a
at all.
peep. Not a peep on that one.
Interesting.
Did you have friends down here? You were a POW down here. Which country were you from? Can you say Missouri? Can you tell me what he just said?
Nothing. That's so
Nothing,
weird.
Actually, you get a. But think about that. You
would've
get
been
a
sealed
scream.
off.
You get a scream in the interrogation room.
Right.
But out here, there's nothing.
And this room would have been like sealed off when
Right.
they're doing interrogations. That's interesting.
Should we go back in there and see
Yeah.
if we get something else again?
Yeah, maybe do like a quiet session in there.
Yeah.
See if it
let's do
changes.
the quiet one. Yeah. All right, we're coming back in. Okay. Again, we don't mean you any harm. We're just here to talk to you.
I mean, I tried calling them my friend.
I asked if they had friends.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
No?
I'm in jail.
Let's see them. Just do a quiet one.
I once lived here.
Could have been the orphans.
Yeah.
Because you got to think this was here before it was a POW camp.
Right.
It
It's
could
a
be
long
orphans.
history.
It could be the wives of the members.
Yeah. The Pythian Knights. Yeah.
Anything. All right, we're going to do a quiet one now. Okay, so we're going to count to 3. We're going to give you the floor. We're not going to ask you any questions. This is your time to tell us whatever you want to tell us. Completely up to you, okay? So on the count of 3, come up to these devices, speak as loudly and as clearly as you can. Right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
We like the dark.
1, 2, 3. We like the dark.
Yeah. Which is interesting because we've been filming this video with light.
With light this time, yeah. Let's see. What does that say? What are you doing here? Doing here?
I heard something way different.
What did you hear?
I heard Mir geht's gut, which is she shouts.
Who?
Who's she?
That's
So-
what Richard's got.
Yeah. Something down here.
It sounds like, almost sounds like, play it again.
Yeah.
One more time. You don't get it?
You don't get it. Something down here.
We don't want you down here? You don't get it. We don't want you down here? We don't.
Yeah.
Guys, like, we don't want you guys down here? We don't want you down here?
That's really interesting.
You don't get it. We don't want you down
That's the clearest EVP we've gotten
Yeah.
down here. And it's like, we're not talking to
here.
you.
Yeah,
We
you
don't want
don't
you down
get
here.
it. We don't want you down here.
That's so weird.
Well, they scream when you first walk in.
Right.
Well,
You
especially if
remind
you're, again, if you remind me of somebody, they scream, and you don't get it. We don't want you down here.
Because the whole good cop, bad cop thing, right?
Right.
What if that's a tactic they use? So someone comes in here, hey, what's up, man?
Right.
You know, let's be
Right.
friends. Just give me a little information.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't want you down here. We
Yeah.
don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. They don't like you.
Yeah, they don't.
Haha.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
though.
Because the first thing they say is, you remind me of somebody.
Yeah.
And then they scream on your recorder.
Right.
And then, again, yours.
Making those noises.
I'm making those noises. I'd be interested to see what Kalani and Sav are getting down there.
And then you picked it up. I
Right.
didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
You don't get it. We don't want you down here.
And how many people would have been down here as translators, too?
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, if I speak to them
Yeah.
in German, maybe they'll think I'm a
And you
friend.
spoke both languages. They're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
Well, I hate this guy. He's
Yeah.
a translator.
This
he works.
guy sucks.
Yeah.
This guy stinks.
Boo this man.
I don't
That's
know.
nuts, though.
That is weird. That's super, super weird. I wonder what they're getting down there.
Very, very intelligent stuff down here.
Yeah.
I mean, all night it's been pretty intelligent.
It's been weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think what we do is we get ready, we go meet up with them,
Yeah.
and see if they want to come in here first or if we want to flip flop down there.
Yeah, let's see what they want to do.
Meet up with them and see what happens next.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, we've been enjoying tonight's investigation here at the Pythian Castle. Do not forget to drop down below, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you are notified every single week when we upload a brand new investigation. You're not going to want to miss these locations we've been going to. They've been absolutely insane. So make sure you subscribe. Now let's get into this Estes. All right, guys, so we're gonna be doing our Estes down here. Savannah is going under right here. Dylan, me, Dylan, and Kalani are gonna be leaving this room. We're going out there, guys. She's gonna be left completely alone in here. Super excited about that. So she's gonna be here doing Estes in the interrogation room. He's got the Estes cam set up, Snevitz cam. We're going out here. Good luck.
Snevitz cam.
See you, bye. Yeah, I point a lot.
All right. All right.
All right, she's under.
Me, Nikki.
What?
Nikki.
Me, Nikki?
We got she shouts down here.
We did, actually. We got it on the Spirit Talker.
Yeah.
She shout.
Yeah.
She shouts.
By the she shout.
Loser.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's the loser?
it's kind of mean. Probably me though.
Yeah, they
I
don't
was
like
getting
military.
very negative stuff down
He's
here.
dead, so.
He's dead. So
He's dead. So who's dead?
Jeff.
who's Jeff?
He was 25.
What year did he die?
Someone killed him.
Somebody killed
Okay,
him.
somebody killed Jeff.
Can you believe that?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Was it reported?
What year did this happen?
Shut up.
Okay. Damn.
He has a scar.
Is it a scar?
Who?
You do. Dylan.
You have a scar?
Is that a scar?
Where do you have the scar?
Dylan's name was like Crispy Clear.
Crispy clear.
Maybe the scar is you're in the military.
Could be.
This is Ron.
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 We were talking about the jail.
The jail.
Yeah, the
Don't
jail.
be surprised, first of all.
Don't be surprised.
Wait, Ron.
The guy at the jail.
Yeah.
The guy.
We're dueling.
We were dueling?
That's old.
That's real old. What the hell's going on in here?
I'm trying to think of any scars that I have, like physically.
Do you have an emotional scar?
Ron's dead.
We're not going to get into that.
Well, what about, no, think about this though. Like I don't know, this might sound crazy, but like a spiritual scar because of the accident. Like what if your actual energy is scarred because you should have died, right?
Oh, I just got chills. That's so weird.
Like what if they can sense that like he's had a near-death experience?
Right.
He's family.
He's his family.
For you.
No, I'm not related to Dylan.
Are you talking about Ron? Are we somehow connected?
You don't recognize him?
Ron?
Wait, is there somebody?
Doesn't.
Is there someone else that's come into the room?
Right.
They were treated bad here. Are you one of the prisoners of war?
Prisoners.
That's crazy.
Whoa, dude.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Okay, are you one of the prisoners that was here?
Lots of torture.
Lots of
Bad
torture.
I
conditions.
can imagine.
Bad
I can
conditions.
imagine. Now we've heard
December
of
31st.
31st. Coming up.
What,
Yeah.
Is that an anniversary of some kind?
What year?
There were multiple
I'm sure there's multiple deaths
water or something.
multiple deaths on account of the abuse.
Yes.
Yes. You said, that just gave me goosebumps again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've heard of someone
They wanted to
named.
go home.
They wanted to go home.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who Boots is? What if Boots was an interrogator?
That's what I'm saying, because they hear his boots coming when he's going to be, and that's the nickname they gave him.
No.
All right.
No.
Hey,
What happened?
It's got like a chart on
Cutting.
my left side.
Cutting?
Someone like trying to cut into you, maybe?
Is that Boots?
Well, we got earlier that they were going to attack us down here, right? They're
Yeah.
going to scratch on us?
I'm getting this like weird feeling of like there's like a man that's like way taller than me looking at me in the corner.
Okay. She's feeling somebody standing in the corner looking at her.
Was Boots an interrogator? Is that why everyone feared him?
Yes.
Yes.
That's insane.
Okay.
In the
Now,
corner.
in the corner. Is he the one that lashes out at people?
Mr. Smith.
Yes. I like that. You don't have to call me Mr. Smith.
It's kind of weird. Like, we haven't said your last name. We haven't said your last name since we got here. It's kind of weird that they know that, too.
How do you know my
You
name?
got rid of.
You got written up. What'd you do?
It's probably easier to say what I didn't do.
That's true.
Is that Boots' real name? Wait.
What if you're related?
You don't, he's family.
The relation.
You don't recognize him, he says?
Am I related to Boots?
That would be,
Pepsi.
I like Coke better. But
that would be crazy if you were related to him.
Right, Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi's not good.
Do not sponsor this man, Diet Pepsi.
I think we're good.
I think we're good. Boots.
I'm starting.
I wonder if we're hearing like a residual conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starving.
I think
in
we're
here.
Give me
good.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
I said, I think we're good. I don't want to talk
Or
anymore.
no, maybe like Pepsi? Diet Pepsi?
Yeah.
Right.
We're good.
50 hiding.
50 hiding?
Truly is crazy.
Are they trying to find out where 50 people are hiding? Is that what this interrogation is about?
The kids.
Kids?
Are we in the middle of an interrogation right now?
People are.
There's so many layers to this haunting, too.
People are videoing.
Yeah.
How can you see us?
FBI.
FBI, open up.
No, we're not
Police?
We're not police. We're ghost hunters. Do you know that you're dead right now?
Killed him.
I think she said Johnny did it and then killed him.
It was bad.
So Johnny was the murderer?
Painful.
Painful.
How did he do it?
Sad.
How did Johnny commit the murder?
1928.
That's a
Okay, we got a
Okay.
year. Was it December 31st, 1928?
My son saw it.
My son saw it.
Who's your
Children.
This sounds like it would be like during the Pythian Night era, though. You know, my son saw it. It's like a whole family is here.
Son? 28. I mean, that's
That predates World War II. Right.
Yeah.
That's the interwar
That's
period.
before the government owned it, so they still
So
have
what
it.
it was?
Or
The
The
war.
war.
World War One? Did you fall in hard times, so you came here? After the Great War?
We gotta think too. There were so many. It was an orphanage. It was the
That's what I was saying, too. There's so many
POW.
layers to this
There's a
haunting.
TB hospital.
Yeah.
My name's Kalani. We're in the year 2023. You know what year it is for you?
shut up.
Okay. You don't believe me? That's
It's
fine.
late.
It's late. Shut up. It's late.
Can you hear us in this
40
space?
something.
40 something.
Could be 1940 something.
You think Steve's that old?
That's mean.
That's crazy.
A lot of people do.
Idiot.
Oh.
Ruthless tonight, damn.
Do you know that you're dead?
It was you. Yep.
Yep.
Did Kalani do it?
The road never ends.
Wait. Are you saying after you die, the road never ends?
Just keeps going.
Get the table.
Get the table.
Whoever just
Put it in the
said
center.
Whoever.
Leave it there. Where's the lamp?
What are these instructions for?
There's a lamp above her.
See?
Maybe they had a
You said the
table.
road never ends. So what happens when we die?
Yes.
Are you not allowed to
Here's
tell us?
something.
There's something. Are you not allowed to tell us what happens?
Staging.
Staging a body, maybe?
Maybe get the table, get the
Get the
lamp.
table.
A seamless. Interrogation.
A seamless interrogation.
Are these the steps to a seamless interrogation?
Mob.
Maybe they're like
Learning.
practicing.
Right.
They're practicing.
We're learning.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you're practicing how to be an interrogator.
This is our number one problem.
What is it? What is your number one problem?
Prisoners,
Prisoners of war?
they freak out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Understandable.
you're interrogating
It's
them.
understandable.
How can you keep them calm while you interrogate them?
They should die.
They
It's not going to help.
That's the other
But a
direction.
few more months.
A few more months.
You're going to keep them here for a few more months?
Then they're gone. A few more months and then they're
What's
gone.
your least favorite
We're
prisoner?
good.
They're dead.
How do you feel about the Germans?
And they'll be very below.
They'll be buried below. Buried below the basement.
There's so many
They're down
headstones
there.
Yeah.
upstairs of people that died here.
Yeah.
Did you have any care for these people that were here? Just because they were prisoners of war didn't mean that they were all bad. Can we have a name of who we're speaking with?
He chained him up.
Is that Boots? You're talking about Boots chained someone up?
Richmond.
Is that Boots' real name? Well, we're not afraid of whoever Boots is. It's kind of a dumb name. I'm Tennis Shoes. So when I die, I want them to call me Yeezys.
Dylan's definitely Crocs.
Yeah.
He's Puma.
Puma.
He is.
He's always got Pumas on. Hey, that swimming pool now. Felt pretty good.
Not gonna lie.
Pulled herself out.
Busy.
She's a little bit dizzy, she said. You're a little dizzy?
Yeah.
That was a weird session.
That was a
really
weird
weird.
session.
Any of that makes sense.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There was like constant talking.
It made sense. It was weird.
And another really good sign is we're sitting in a like concrete box.
Yeah, you're
Right.
not getting
Like
signal.
signal is
Yeah.
not going to be coming through.
No.
That's true.
No, that was a good session. That was weird.
No, it was weird. They said I was started talking about something, and then it said Mr. Smith.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
before that it said, he's family, don't you recognize him?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It said that you have a scar.
Yeah, they said we were trying to figure out if that was like a physical scar or like if there's some sort of like
Energy, spiritual
yeah.
scar because his car accident. Maybe they can tell he had a near-death experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like he's marked. Like he almost was one of us.
His name was very clear. For a lot of
Very
time,
crispy.
Very crispy.
For a lot of the time, it was like they were like giving answers, but then there was a few times where it sounded like they were talking to each other
Right.
about something. I
Yeah.
don't know like what, but they were like talking back and forth. But it was a lot of stuff coming through.
That was weird. It was a good session though.
That was a really good session.
Cool. All right. Let's move on to the other side of the basement and see what we get over there.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we moved down to the other side of the basement. We're in one of the cells now. We figured that since they didn't like the light when we were in the interrogation room, we'd go IR for the session. So we have the note rope set up, we have the vortex, and we also have Spirit Talker running. We figured we might try some EVPs down here as well, and try to see if we can get some clearer answers as to who's down here with us.
Yeah, because you got such a warm welcoming down in the interrogation room. We figured maybe in the cells they would like you even more.
Right, and maybe we can find out what this scar is. If it is
Yeah.
like a spiritual scar, if they're talking about like a physical scar
Yeah.
that I have. Because I was trying to think for a while there, I can't think of any physical scars that I have. So I don't know.
Yeah, and we have the music box out in the hallway also pointing down. It's pointing directly at you.
Yeah. Which we've been standing here for how long? And it didn't go off.
It's going around.
And I moved and Okay.
Going all the way around? Yep. All the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know what to make of that, but
It's a weird start.
yeah. So,
But it's like that thing that might be following us
Right.
from the whole building. Boots is moving around the whole building with us tonight.
if it is Boots,
Right.
we haven't gotten really like a clear answer,
true.
you know? I don't know, but
What if Boots isn't one entity? What if it's the like entirety of all of the interrogators, the military,
all the negative,
anything negative
right.
that went on here? It might not even be military.
Right.
It could be at any point. It could be the TV hospital. It could have been the orphanage. Boots could just be this negative.
embodiment of
Right.
everything bad that
Right.
happened. It was reminding me of Edinburgh too with the Joker. It's probably multiple spirits
Yeah.
that are just kind of like, in this sense, malevolent.
Right.
Maybe it's not just one entity as we've been trying to reach out to. Maybe it's multiple people.
It could be the memories of these negative things happening. It could be the thought forms. It could be an egregore of people putting all this out into the universe, creating this malevolent boot
Right.
thing that is here.
Yeah, I don't know. Really weird though. So if anyone is here with us, we have a couple devices set up. I said the noise was him.
The noise was him?
Yeah, the noise was him and then scared.
The noise was him. Boots?
Boots could have been. Because everybody says they hear his boots walking
hear the
down
heavy
hallway.
boots.
Yeah.
If you're down here, can you walk into the room? Like,
Said run.
run?
Yeah.
Why do we need to run? Or are you gonna run?
If you want to run down the hallway to show us that you're here, feel free. These purple lights on the ground should pick you up if you run by them. Which if they run by them, it's going to be directly at me. So I feel like that's not, you don't have to, static. This is static.
Static domain, it already went off once.
Yeah. Did you set off this device right here? Did you walk up next to me? We came here to talk to you to figure out more information as to why you're here. We want to try to understand the history, how you were treated here, tell your story a little bit.
We came all the way from New York.
I understand you may not like me, or you may not like us being down here. We're going to be out of your hair soon. We just want to talk to you for a little bit. Try to tell your story.
Vanished.
Vanished?
Did somebody you know down here vanish? Did they just disappear and you don't know what happened to them?
If that's the case, can you give us a sign? Set off one of these devices? Make a loud noise?
Because again, it doesn't have to be military related. There's
Right.
so many different layers to this place.
Yeah.
It was the secret society, it was the orphanage, it was a TB hospital.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, think about that. A lot of times when they talk about children in TB hospitals, they talk about them, because they're kids, they don't really understand what's going on. They know they're sick, but they don't really get it, right?
Right. They just know they're separated from their family.
Right. All of a sudden they come in one day and their friend is gone.
Right.
They vanished. They don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's stories like that from Waverly where the nurses would come up the next day and see a group of kids surrounding one of the beds and just like,
Where'd he go?
Where's our friend?
Yeah.
What happened? He was
Right.
here yesterday, he was fine.
Right.
Where'd he go? You know what I mean? Because I think that's the thing, right? Like we're in the cells, we're in the basement, we're focused on boots, we're focused on the military, and it's like, but there's so many other things
Right.
going on
There's
here.
layers to this haunting.
This place is 110 years old.
And death is such a hard concept for us to grasp.
Right.
As adults, imagine being a kid
Right.
and your friend's not here and they say
Right.
he went somewhere, he's passed on.
Right.
That's just
They
such
don't
a
know
hard-
what that means.
Right.
What the fuck was that?
See something like that?
Yeah, I actually did. That was really weird. It wasn't a shadow, it was like light. It was like white. I can't even, it made my eyes water. Like I don't even know what that was. That literally made my eyes water.
Yeah.
That was so weird. I looked over like, okay, so there's a column out here. You see this column?
Yeah.
So I looked over and step on that music box real quick. It's real dark down here, but I looked, oh my God, there's a stage, help. I looked over
Yeah.
and it was like white. It was here. It was almost like this. It was like on the side of it, like right here.
Right.
I didn't look like a face or anything, but it was a shape.
Just like an outline of a body almost?
Yeah, it was like head. I could see like a head and like this part of a shoulder.
Head, shoulders, knees.
It just said something.
Yeah. Head,
But it
shoulders,
was
knees, nose.
right here. It literally looked like, I don't know if it was squatting. Dude, it's got me like frazzled. Like
Yeah.
it made my eyes water. Like I don't know if it was squatting down or if it was just short.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
If
I
it
don't-
was a kid,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know if it was a kid or if it was somebody like squatting down, but it was right here. It was like right up against this. I could see like the half of the head and like down to a shoulder. It was really weird.
Yeah.
It was white. It wasn't like glowing, but it was just white.
What's similar to what I saw way back in the day
Yeah.
at Hillview Manor.
Dude, that was weird.
And also, guys, the reason we're not filming out here is because the heat. You're in the background. That's why we came out here, but
that was super, super weird.
Yeah.
I tripped over the music box and this like stage thing. I don't, and then I said squoting.
Squoting.
I don't know what to make of that. That was super, super strange.
Yeah, just to show you how dark it is, guys. Like, mighty dark down here.
Yo, it said Sebastian.
Sebastian?
It said a name.
That's interesting.
As I'm seeing something out there.
Right. It's like, oh, that's Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
And it did say he made the noise, or the noise was him.
Right.
Dude, I was so weird. I was standing here and like I could see something out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
And it caught my attention, and that's why I turned.
Josiah.
So 2 names.
Interesting.
I see it out of the corner of my eye, and that's why I turned. And when I turned, it was right on the edge of that pillar.
Almost like peeking around it?
Yeah. That was super, super weird.
That's what I find so interesting about places like this too, that have multiple layers of history. It's very hard to determine who you're talking
Right. To pinpoint what's going to work best too. Do we talk about the military?
Right.
Do we talk about TV? Do we talk about orphans?
Yeah. We're not nasty? Oh, that could be tuberculosis patients.
Yeah, we're not, well, they were kind of contagious.
Right. But
not-
maybe they're trying to say like, we're not going to affect you.
Right.
I don't know.
That was really weird, man.
Yeah.
Like that was really, really strange.
Sorry we got a little bit excited.
And I tripped over everything.
But like, man, I want to play with that music box too.
Shit, he kicked that, he tripped over the stage, the guy can't even walk.
It's very dark down here. I don't know if you can see, if it's daytime for you.
He said, I don't know if you can see.
I don't know. Clearly. I can't.
Who did I just see? Was it a child from the orphanage? Was it a child from the TB hospital? Who was it?
We're not trying to scare you. My name is Dylan. This is Steve. We're just here to talk to you.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
That was really, really weird.
I find it interesting too. There's like shadow figures are usually like shadows.
Yeah.
You know, when they come out as like a white figure, I
Yeah.
find it very interesting.
That's way less frequent.
Is it like a differentiation of like energy?
Right.
You know, you have to be stronger to
Right.
like smell? To show up like a certain
Well,
way?
he smelled the fire upstairs.
Yeah.
He smelled like a fire burning.
On the dance floor?
Shoddy.
That's crazy.
We kind of were on the dance floor. We were on the stage.
We were actually.
It's kind of funny. We were on the dance floor. Who's out there? Who did I just see? Can they come in here? It's okay if they do. All right, let's just move a piece. See if we can get some answers on maybe who I saw,
Right.
or who's making the noise, or what Boots is.
Yeah.
You know
if
what
it
I
is
mean?
multiple spirits or if it is just one person. Yeah.
There's so many things we can ask right now because there's so many layers to this place.
That's what sucks too, like because we go to all these really awesome locations that have so much of a story to tell.
Right.
But we only have one night
We
here.
have one night.
Yeah.
Unless we're at the Crescent Hotel.
Yeah, where we spend like a week.
We have a week. Because we just didn't leave.
Well,
Love them.
yeah. Shout out the Crescent. Shout out
Jasper. Love Jasper.
Love Jasper.
All right, ready?
Yep.
We're gonna ask you some questions now. Whoever that was out there, whoever's down here and can hear our voice, can you come into this room, please? The door's open. It's not a cage. It's not a cell anymore. You're free to come and go.
Open your mind.
Open your mind.
That's interesting. That's weird. I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. We're gonna ask you a few questions. Okay, we have an open mind. We do. We have a very, very open mind about this. We want to talk to you. Okay. Come up to these devices in our hands. Speak as loudly and as clearly as you can. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Did I just see someone in the hallway?
Do I have a spiritual scar? Are you saying that you can tell I've had a near-death experience?
Is Boots a human spirit or no?
Can you show yourself again so that we can see you?
Don't antagonize.
We're not trying to antagonize you. We're not trying to bother you. We literally just want to ask you some questions. We want
Can you say the word Pythian?
One, two, three. All right, let's see what we got.
Yep.
Did I see someone in the hallway? What?
Pythian.
It says it right at the end. It goes Pythian.
Yeah, for
I gotta
sure.
play that whole thing again. I'm gonna play that whole thing again. That's absolutely insane. There's no way to fast forward, sorry. Whenever.
Pythian.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's Pythian.
That's really cool.
That's
though.
super clear.
They couldn't say it upstairs either.
So I wonder if that's somebody from that time period.
Right.
That was here when it was part of the secret society. I mean,
So,
that's who built it originally.
Right. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about the rest of that, but
I don't know
Pythian.
who Boots is. I don't know who the TB hospitals. I don't know what any of this is.
Right. So
Pythian, yeah, that's us.
that begs another question though. Can they interact with each other?
Right.
Someone who died in 1890, can they see someone who was here during the...
Reflections to see.
That sounds scary.
Well, after that's weird.
I'm not looking in mirrors.
No. But it's like you said, can they see? So are the people that were here during that time period even aware of what happened after?
And
or is
before.
it still just what it was to them?
Right.
They have no idea that it was all these things after, and it's a wedding venue now. And
This
you know
wall
what I mean?
over here is still cells.
Right.
They walk down here, all they see is the prisoners.
Right. Or they don't even see that because it wasn't a prison when they were here.
Right.
It's the Pythians. Remove.
They removed the cells? Are you saying that you can see the cells aren't over there anymore?
That's so clear though.
Yeah.
It says
Pythian.
Pythian.
That's cool too. That's not like a word you can mistake for something
and that's
else.
intelligence.
Yeah.
So that's intelligence that, again, I think ties back to that time period of this building, right? They're aware of that time period. Maybe not anything else after it, but they're aware of what was here when they were here.
Right.
Which makes sense. Let's see what yours got.
Yeah, let's see. Nothing.
Nothing on
Literally
that.
nothing.
So all we got was Pythian.
Yeah.
It's super clear.
That's interesting.
That's bizarre, man.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
The activity down here has been really, really interesting.
It's very different from upstairs.
Yeah.
Right? Like upstairs was two different people.
Right.
Warning us not to go downstairs and one trying to beckon us downstairs.
Yeah.
We get downstairs, we get some really weird stuff during the Estes. You get the scream.
They don't want us in the interrogation room.
We don't want you down here.
Right.
That kind of stuff. And then here they're like Pythian. So it's like maybe over there, it's mostly stuff from them when it was the military.
That's where most of the military stuff occurred.
Right.
That's where the interrogations are.
Most
That's
of
where...
the energy was expended over there.
Right.
And then down here, it's like, oh, maybe this is just part of where the Pythians were.
Right.
You know?
So it's like, is this an area where they would have expended a lot of emotional energy,
Right.
and that's why they're in this area specifically?
What did they use this area for? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's weird, man. That's super, super interesting.
Because there's so many theories. We could sit here and talk theory all night,
Right.
but it's like at the end of the day, we don't know.
We're
That's
never
why we
gonna
do
know.
this. Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know. But let's wrap this up. Let's get back upstairs. Let's meet up with Kalani and Sav, call it a night, and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, guys, with the end of that crazy session down in the cells, that is a wrap here at our investigation of the Pythian Castle. What a crazy night.
It was weird. It started off super ominous upstairs with, somebody warning us not to go to the basement, somebody trying to lure us down there. And then once we got down there, it seemed like whatever was down there didn't like you. I don't know if it had anything to do with the military or they just didn't like you.
There's so many layers to this haunting, too. It's hard to determine whether we're talking to someone from the 1890s, the 1900s, or anywhere in between. So I think we need to come back here at some point, spend a couple nights here maybe, and see who we can contact next time we come here.
For sure. Let's do it.
Yeah.